Yo, Nady Boy's gonna start hating me for these videos. What's up? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk, guys. Hint after hint after hint, as a man and fans can hope what might be the future of Call of Duty League expanding to 16 teams, one of which might be 100 Thieves, as they ended their Call of Duty, I would say, tenure just last year as we entered the franchise season for a variety of reasons. And I think what a lot of people have looked back and realized as one of the smarter moves in all of esports, saving that $25 million franchise fee, plus of course paying 7 to 10 players, that being Nadeshot and 100 Thieves and Co. all of a sudden saying, hey, we don't need Call of Duty, let's wait for a better kind of deal, maybe that like that of one of Atlanta FaZe where they somehow got it. God, that's gonna bother me for a year. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over it, guys. But speak of the devil, we have hint after hint after hint, nothing really too crazy out there, but combine them all and it's either bait or, them trying to force me to make a video, which certainly has worked, but it gets a lot of people eager to see 100 Thieves back in Call of Duty. I'm going to play for you guys a short clip from a great podcast. That great podcast was Mom's Basement with Keemstar and Banks and Nadeshot and Hex. It was actually a great podcast besides a few clips out there.
Yeah, there's just not enough coverage and restricting the players.
Well, you're not going to get it from guys like you're not going to get it from guys like Jake Lucky. Let me call this fucking loser out, Jake Lucky, right? You're not going to get that from Jake Lucky.
Who's Jake Lucky?
All right. Jake Lucky is a professional ass kisser, right? He has an esports show on YouTube. He gets on his knees every single video and just sucks the dick out of anyone he possibly can.
But the actual clip where Nadeshot does say, as context for all of you guys leading up to this clip as well, they're talking about methods. I would honestly argue probably one of the funniest guys in all of esports. If you don't know, then you don't know. But God, even throughout this year so far, we've had a few controversies in Call of Duty, and just his Twitter videos alone, man, are fantastic. So for a bit of pre-context, guys, Nadeshot is literally just speculating if they did have a 100 Thieves roster, obviously 100 Thieves based in LA with the Cash App compound. That is why he says the LA Thieves.
It's underserved, 100%. The thing is this, it's like, think about methods, right? Super funny dude in Call of Duty. Think about Tommy, right? Zuma, right? Like all these good personalities are going unseen because they're not creating the content that needs to be created in order to like make that happen.
That's what I'm saying.
The second that we launched in this thing, like there's never going to be a day in my life where I'm not thinking of a show or a content creation opportunity. The second that the league got announced, I went to the league and I'm like, yo, let me do a reality show at the beginning just to hype up the league. We have big personalities. We're going to be able to bring. I don't know if any other teams are doing that. I don't think other teams are going above and beyond to just like create the content. They'll see like low viewership and like immediately give up as it's supposed to be handed to them. So I mean, I don't know, right? I'm just speculating because of what I'm seeing out there, right? Like
it's just scary to me that like a hardcore Call of Duty, like competitive Call of Duty fan probably knows Method's fucking KD at his last event, but might not know how incredibly funny that kid is.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's crazy to me.
I also think that responsibility lies on the team as well, the organization that represents him. It's like if I were the Toronto Ultra and I had somebody like Methods working for me and on my team, like Hector said, I'd be propping him up and creating a bunch of content around him. Because there's a lot of teams that paid $25 million to be a part of this league, and they're just signing players and telling them to go compete. They're not doing anything to build that brand and to build this fandom that they should have for these individual cities and individual teams. Methods would be, if he was a part of like LA Thieves or a region that we were part of and we had him signed to our team, I'd have that motherfucker in 3 different videos a week. Bro, I'd be working to him the bone.
But then, on top of that, we talked about this yesterday, guys. We Nadeshot a response to Kenny or Quavo. If you guys did not know, Huntsman eliminate Optic Gaming from COD Champs. Optic still at a top 6 placement. I would say pretty stellar with all their struggles throughout this year. Nadeshot responding to Kenny, a former 100 Thieves member in Call of Duty. And of course, maybe people getting to a thought of a reunion because he says, see you next year. You guys get what I mean? Where it's very, very little stuff where, but together, a man can have hope. Also, speaking of the devil last night as well, Octane tweeting out an old picture of the 100 Thieves lineup. Octane a part of that. Seattle Surge had so many issues. I can't imagine a lot of those players, if they had options to get out of there and be bought out or their contracts are somehow up, I can imagine Octane would be a great piece to actually build a roster around, and I don't think he wants to stay in Seattle. And so all of a sudden, combine all of these, you think LA Thieves, you think Octane, Kenny, could they get back together on the 100 Thieves lineup, and who can build around them? You even think towards, I don't know how this roster will be built. I don't know what figures they do want. Enable would maybe be an option. Again, there's so much speculation. I don't want to go off on too many tangents. Very lastly, for all of you guys, it also makes you think of the last thing we talked about, part number 4, just last week. Nadeshot on the Eavesdrop podcast with Hector Rodriguez talking about having an NDA for being in discussions with the Call of Duty League. Just so you guys don't have to go back and watch that video really quickly, those NDAs can last from their first discussions last year. Even the fact 100 Thieves did not enter the Call of Duty League, he still could have signed some NDAs. We imagine and kind of hope that 100 Thieves have been in constant discussion with the CDL and progression of what they're going to do to actually add to the 100 Thieves brand and make that buy-in price worth it. Maybe talking to Call of Duty League about their future plans of bringing PC in, or future expansions besides teams of 100 Thieves. Can they also have a deal like FaZe does as well? You got to hope they're probably in talks with Call of Duty League. Will the league expand? I have no idea. If they do LA Thieves have a chance to be a part of it? I think even people who kind of diss on 100 Thieves would love to see it, because they bring a lot to the esport, and vice versa. The esport brings a lot to them. 100 Thieves, by the way, trying to capitalize on some stagnation across their esports rosters. One of their best esports of all time, certainly in their short tenure so far, has been Call of Duty. So I share with you guys 4 hints. If there's any other hints, feel free to comment them down below so everyone else can be hyped up and get your hopes really, really high up. And then we'll see if they can actually be lived up to by 100 Thieves and Call of Duty. Until next time, you know what to do, all right? Drink ka. I'll catch you guys back here sometime soon. Take care.